your, I forget what they're called. Hello and welcome to Mikey's Tutorials. So today we'll be going over your JRobo1 book with your JRobo1 kit. It should have a number 1 on it. Alright, so if you want to flip to page 4 and 5, you'll see the parts list. And then if you open your JRobo kit, you'll have your bag of wheels and gears. You'll have your little unit blocks, which are like Legos basically. Then you'll have your frames, which you'll use to build your robot. You should have your JRobo main board. It'll act as your motherboard. Then you'll have your batteries, your shafts, your boss, and your bolts, your DC motor, and then your little tools. So you'll have 2 little googly eyes, you'll have a screwdriver, a spanner, and then a whole bunch of little silicone bosses. Now, one last thing. You'll have your remote and your screws. Can't forget your screws. So if you flip to the next page, it'll be how to assemble your parts. And it's just telling you how to use your spanner and your screwdriver. Really basic and easy. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. And then page 7, it'll be your precautions. So make sure you read the manual carefully and you don't skip over any parts so you don't miss a screw. And then no playing with your screwdrivers, no playing with your spanners. Keep it all on the table. And make sure you clean up after yourself. That's about it. Now for the assembly manual, the way it works is they'll show you where the pieces go. They'll have a little picture and then they'll have a little diagram. So on your frames, it'll have the marked dots. That's where you put it in. Make sure you look at the pictures, by the way, because if you don't, you'll end up skipping a step and your robot won't look right. And whenever it comes to your motor, you're gonna wanna use these little nuts and stuff. And I think that's about it for your assembly page. There is this one for your screws and then your shafts. M is medium, L is long, S is small, short. Now, first things first, you're gonna wanna grab your frames. If you want, you can pour it out on the table. You're going to want your curved frames and then a little unit block. So they're gonna be all stacked together pretty. You're gonna have to pull them apart. You're gonna want 2 unit. 1, 2 unit block, yeah. You're gonna stick your little curved frames on there. Should look like that, like weird eyebrows. And then you're gonna set that aside. Grab a 3 unit block and your L frames. You'll want 2. Those will go on the ends. There we go. And now you're going to want to grab 2 short screws. So open your little screw box, whatever you want to call it. My goodness. There we go. Alright. Tiny little short screw. You want 2 of them. And then you're going to want 2 3-fold frames. So maybe it wasn't smart to dump it on the table. There we go. 2 of those. You're going to put it on the end. And then you're going to take your screws. You can stick them through. And then, if you want, you can take your screwdriver and tighten it. It won't do much because it is plastic, but you don't have to tighten it. So after that one, You can do it to the other side too. Don't forget. There we go. And they're probably just gonna hang like that for a minute until you get them all together. So now that you have this part, you're gonna take your eyebrows, fun little eyebrows, and a long screw. So a nice long screw. And stick it through there, and you're gonna wanna grab a nut, screw it onto the back of this, the long screw. Actually, it might be smart to grab two for your short ones too, since they tend to be falling off. Alright, take your screwdriver, make sure it's on there nice and tight. Don't poke yourself. Alright, now for the next one. Alright, almost done. And as you see when you're finishing this, you have the frame of your glasses, the front part, done. See? You're going to want to take your rounded frames that look like the ends of glasses and 2 4 blocks. And then those will go on the ends of your long screws. You can just screw it on like this, or you can screw it on however you want with your screwdriver. Totally up to you. Alright, now you're gonna want pieces facing out like so. So then you can stick your 2 last frames on the end. Alright. And then you have your first pair of glasses. Alright, one quick thing. Right on the 4th step, it shows you where to place the little holes on the unit block. Those 2 red highlighted ones, those are the ones you place it on. Just a heads up, if you didn't catch it from the assembly. Alright, we are now done with our very first tutorial. Woo! I will see you next time whenever we get to creating our own zoo. We'll have a blast.